Okay, Kimberly, I really can't tell if you're on my side or not, but let me just explain something, and I've explained this to everybody. My PlayStation was the last thing that I got purchased through Christmas money. However, I got it from my grandmother before she passed away. She always sends Christmas money out beginning of December, and she passed away December 14th last year. I decided to take that Christmas money and go and get something that I will enjoy and remember. Every time I pick up that controller, every time I turn on that system, I think of my grandmother. Every time. The iPad, I use that for Zoom meetings, for the volunteer program that I'm a part of. I use it for counseling, when I do virtual counseling. And it also helps me with Sensi when I do vendor shows or if I'm on the go. My laptop, I also use for Sensi, for part of the volunteer program. I'm the secretary, so I got to take minutes and notes and stuff. So I use the laptop for that. And then the Nintendo Switch, I mean, I've had it since I was married. It was the original Nintendo Switch. We got it like a year after it came out. So I wouldn't even get anything for it anyways. And especially because the Joy-Cons are busted. Like, they have Joy-Con drift. So, I mean, the whole system is a paperweight right now. It's valueless. And then there's my van, which I need for medical appointments. So I will not sell my PlayStation, as again, that's the last thing that my grandmother gave me before she passed away. She didn't get the PlayStation in itself. She gave me Christmas money, and that's what I use the Christmas money for. I get Christmas money usually from both my grandparents that were still alive, my grandma Lucia and my grandmother on the other side of the family. And I took that Christmas money and I got myself a PlayStation. And every time I pick up that controller, every time I play that game, that's who I think about. I will never part with it. Even if it breaks, I'll never throw it out. Even, 10 years from now, the PlayStation 20 is out and I get it. I mean, that's a huge exaggeration. I'm still not going to throw this out. It's the same with I have the Harry Potter book series. One of the books my grandmother and grandfather got for me when I went through confirmation in school. And so I will never get rid of that specific book. I'd get rid of the rest of the series. It's just books. But that one, my grandma gave me that. So the PlayStation to me is very important. It's not a necessity. However, it has huge sentimental value. I would rather go without than sell my PlayStation. I really would. I currently am. Even if I sold it, in a hypothetical world, I sold it, I might get $400 for it because it's a regular PS5 digital. It's used, and it doesn't even come with the OEM remote. So it's not very valuable. And there's no headset with it. When people are buying secondhand, they want like 2 remotes, a headset, they want the whole shebang. So maybe I'd give $400 for it. The Switch, I've already been told I can't even get trade-in value for it. It's worthless. And my computer, it's like 6 years old now. So again, worth pennies when it comes to electronics. And my iPad needs repairs. The screen's lifting off of it. And then the point comes down to this. That sheep account, that troll account in the sheeples, they give me trouble, or not me personally, so to speak, but they will cause me grief for wanting to sell something that I didn't pay for. Everything I just listed off, I technically didn't pay for. So, am I not then doing exactly what they don't want me to do? I do hear what you're saying, Kimberly. But again, I can't even tell if you're on my side or if you're against me. Because you seem kind of combative in everything that you say. But at the end of the day, that PlayStation, This woman,
We got a bunch of cops got him or what?
that's from her.
All right.
Selling that would be like selling a piece of her. That's how I feel. And I miss her every fucking day. And that's one thing that makes me happy. And one thing that reminds me of her. And I will never, ever get rid of it. You could never pay me enough to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's